doing homework, and I will have a volleyball training
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I like playing volleyball, and I'm
Yeah.
currently in the school team, so I took it as an exercise and also my hobby.
Yeah, of course, very good. Of course, it can be your hobby, and you can do some exercise. Of course, it's really good, and you like it because of this. So, okay, have you ever thought about other activities or sport like basketball or all the, or no, you just are into volleyball and you think this is the best choice for you?
I can play a lot of sport. Well, I can play basketball and soccer or just badminton. But
Yeah.
like I'm most into volleyball, so I'm just playing volleyball a lot more than like other sport. But I do play basketball and badminton, outside school time with my friends too.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And let me ask you a question about badminton. I think this sport is really popular in Vietnam, right?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, because people normally, most of my students play badminton, and I heard about this sport, so I think it's really popular, well known, maybe a common sport in the actually in Vietnam. So let me ask you another question about living in cities. So I want to know if you have a chance to change your location and to move to another maybe city or somewhere else to live. Okay, tell me which one can be your choice, countryside or city? Urban or rural life? Let me change it if I want to explain it.
Well, I love countryside for the sightseeing, but to choose a place to live in, I would like to choose to live in the city because there are a lot of shop and stores, so like would be more easy for you to just go to other location, and you can just go back into the countryside if you want to. But living in the countryside have a lot of like it's gonna just it's not good enough so you can just do everything more than in the cities.
Of course, I think you mean some facilities that you have, of course, in modern cities and you don't have in countryside, of course. So you say that temporarily it's okay. So maybe for a while you can go for a short time and enjoy the nature, sightseeing. But after that, it's better to leave in maybe large cities in order to use some more facilities. So I think, so as I actually got from your speech. Well, okay, Alex. So
Yeah.
let me show you something.
Okay.
Actually, I decided to let me share my screen. Okay. Well, okay. Okay, now it's good. And okay, this is the book that actually we're going to study together, Mindsets for IELTS. So because this book includes 3 levels, of course 4, but the first one is actually foundation, that is too basic, so I'm not going to talk about it. So about
Okay.
1, 2, and 3. So people who finish the first book, the first level, can get about 5.5 an IELTS test. People who and students who finish the second level, 2, they can get up to 6.5, depends. And of course, the last book, this book that I think is an appropriate one for you, because you've already actually got 6, so it's really good. Now we're going to focus on boosting your score in order to get maybe 7.5 or 8. Okay, and I
Okay.
know I can say that you can get easily can get 8, because we every session, when especially first session when we talk to his candidate or students, of course, we ask some maybe criteria, something that like, okay, speaking fluency, accuracy, and you are using, actually the use of language is great, so you are using words, vocabulary, and of course grammar range is very good, perfect. So I think this book is really good for you. So it may be a bit hard. It's not easy one, but it's very good one. Okay, it's very good one, and it includes 4 sections. As let me show you something. Okay, okay. Yeah, as you can see, for example, Unit 8, as you can see, reading, writing, listening, speaking. So every session we discuss one of these actually sections. The first section of each session reading, and after that writing, we focus in different topics, about different topics, for example, culture, television, some common topics that are given in IELTS. Well, and as I know, your reading score was 5, yeah, band 5.
Yeah.
Okay, good, very good. So, and may I ask you, what actually part of reading section is really challenging for you? You think it's very difficult, this one, matching heading, sentence completion, and for example, yes, no, not given. So which one is really challenging for you?
I think it's matching headings because
Yeah.
the reading is too long and I couldn't just remember all of it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, of course you're right. But you know that IELTS is something like, can be considered as a game, you know? It's not, yeah, it's not difficult at all. But if you know the tricks, if you know the tips, if you know the methods, okay, of course, as you said, that's really good point that you mentioned. Uh, it's too long and you need to read it completely and try to memorize the words, but no, we say no, you don't need to do this. You have all the methods that you can follow in order to find the answers. So first of all, let me explain and let me talk about some actually important points about reading section, and after that we keep going with our book. So the first thing, what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Ah, so let's
Yeah.
choose blue for you. Okay, well, so when you want to read actually maybe an article, essay, or something like this, of course you need to pay attention to some details. But if it's essential, no. So as you know, we have keywords and anchor words in reading section. So what are keywords? What are anchor words? First of all, keywords, the most important words that you can find in the text, and you can find the synonym and paraphrase for them. What is paraphrase? Do you have any idea about the definition of paraphrasing? Do you know?
I think it's to like I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, so let me help you. Of course, it's normal. Let me help you. Sometimes we know some things, but we don't know how to express, how to explain it. So let me
Yeah.
say, paraphrase. If I make it very easy, I say it's something like finding synonym for words and phrases. For example, I say a sentence. Giraffes consume, for example, about 5 pounds per day. Consume per day and 5 pounds. Okay, so I want to paraphrase this question. Okay, and now I need to find the most important word. So that's really important to find the most important. For example, something that I can find synonym for. For example, let me so okay, let me write it here. Just give me a moment to write it here. Okay, so we say, for example, giraffes consume, for example, about, I don't know, for example, 5. I'm going gonna write the most important words here, okay? Well, but something that I can change, something that I can change, okay? So, giraffe, is it changeable? Can I change it with another word?
No.
Of course, no, you're right. So we can't change it, okay? So, 5 pounds. Can I change it?
No.
Of course, no. So, this is a definition of anchor word. That is really important because if I remove it, I can't, yes, and I can't get the meaning of the whole sentence anymore. So that's really important, but I can't change it. They are not changeable. But
Okay.
keywords are changeable. Consume. Can I say eat instead of consume? Yeah, eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So this is the definition of paraphrasing. When I say paraphrase, it means I try to make a text simpler, easier. I try to find some keywords to make the synonym, to find the synonym for them, or anchor words that are not changeable. So in reading section, that is really important. First of all, you need to underline the keywords and anchor words in your question or your text. Okay? So
Okay.
here, for example, we have matching heading. First of all, I need to read the instruction. Look at this title and discuss with a partner what you might expect to read in the passage. Okay, so this is my instruction. What should I do? After that, I need to read the questions. Which of the, for example, the 3 options seems to be the most likely heading. So this is my question. I need to, for example, underline my keywords because I will find them in the text. In origin, maybe I can find exactly the same word, but I can find a synonym or definition. So this
Okay.
is the meaning of paraphrasing. So first of all, we need to find keywords and anchor words. Anchor words, the name of people. Monica is anchor. It's important, but I can't change it. Monica is Monica. Numbers, years, they're important, but they're not changeable. Keywords are changeable. Consume, eat, use. Okay, so we can change with synonyms. Now, the first part of the actually reading section, as you can see, we're going to read the paragraph below about the island of Majorca and then discuss why some of the underlying nouns are preceded by the and others have no articles. So let's read. May I ask you to read this paragraph? Of course,